exclusively with women. I truly believe that anyone can be active at any size. My approach to exercise is firmly anti-diet. The focus would always be on movement over measurement. I'm working with the Unedit to take you through 5 simple moves that you can pull together to create an effective full body workout. Here we have Kitty going into an overhead rotational press. We have Kitty sitting down here. You are absolutely free to do this standing up if you wish. Just take the dumbbells, place them gently on your shoulders facing frontwards. As you press them towards the ceiling at the same time, rotate them so the dumbbells go from frontward facing to side facing. As you bring them back towards your shoulders, reverse this motion. So bring them from side facing, back to front facing, back to the shoulders. For the dumbbell row, choose a flat bench or a chair or a sofa if you're at home, and take a dumbbell. Place the right leg on top of the end of the bench, bend your torso forward from the waist until your upper body is parallel to the floor, and place your right hand on the other end of the bench for support. With your left hand, hold the weight while keeping your lower back straight. Pull the dumbbell straight up the side of your chest, keep your upper arm close to your side and keep your torso as stationary as possible, breathing out as you perform this step. Concentrate on squeezing the back muscles here, only the arms should be moving here. Take the dumbbell back towards the floor and breathe in as you perform this step. The plank is one of the most effective core exercises you can do. And when we're talking about core, we're not looking just at your stomach, we're talking about your back as well. We tried 2 variations with Kitty, the forearm plank and the high plank. We found that actually the high plank was a little bit more suitable for Kitty, enabled her to keep her back a lot flatter, which is where we need it to be. For plank, make sure that if you're on your forearms, you keep your hips nice and level, so there should be a nice straight line all the way across your back. Nothing kind of dipping, nothing too high up, making sure there's a nice level surface there. Same thing with high plank, again, making sure that your palms are nice and flat towards the floor, your wrist is underneath your shoulder, and again that positioning is nice and strong. If you find that you're getting tired and that your core is dipping, just think about raising your hips a little bit more and bringing your navel back towards your spine. So with a squat, we want to start in a nice neutral position, legs slightly wider than hip width apart, making sure the weight stays back in your heels as you sink down towards the floor, and then think about really pushing up, keeping those weight back in those heels and pushing up on the floor. Try not to pull with your back, keep the chest as lifted as you possibly can, try to avoid tipping forward by lifting that chest. Make sure you stay in control of it, try not to rush it, and breathe out on the way up. Okay, for our final bodyweight exercise then, we have lunges. So with lunges, one of the most common mistakes I see is people taking that leg way too far back. This can cause instability, it can cause wobbling, and it can cause you to fall. Take the leg just behind you and then think about going for depth. So think about bringing that knee towards the floor rather than going super far back. Again, keeping the chest nice and lifted here, slowing these down, being in control of it will make sure you get a really effective lunge. Alternate the legs every time you send one back. If you want to make lunges slightly more challenging, you can add a dumbbell in either hand. Each of these moves can be adapted. They can be progressed or regressed as your fitness levels change. And they can also be adapted if you have alternative accessibility needs. So there you have it, 5 moves, not a treadmill in sight, that'll give you a full body workout.